Palestine! Free, free Gaza! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Gaza! Free, free Palestine! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! Netanyahu, you can't hide! You're committing genocide! You're committing genocide! Israel, USA! Israel, USA! How many kids have you killed today? How many kids have you killed today? Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Gaza!
Free, free Gaza!
Israel, USA!
Israel, USA!
How many kids have you killed today?
How many kids have you killed today?
From the river to the sea!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free Palestine! Free, free Gaza!
Okay, so welcome to the Reason Show. Me demo be call Israel. Na ma chere ade bi koso Israel. As long as entokwa ni ginem Israel for just almost say kuro, almost say Palestinian kuro kura, they are destroying it and pushing the state of Palestine. But just share the page, please. Share the page, like the page, subscribe to the channel, and then we move on. Please. Why? Would they like the page? Now, me demo be call Palestine. Na matchram adebe Palestine e be interesting. Israel for dia grow to say the omo to say omo dani kuro na butu kuro na nkasa, but ye be sua de bi o matchram adebe e happen live na ya hwe we nu se say ade wo hwe ye Australia for I lifted the flag of Palestine, and then you will see the demonstration say free Palestine, and in fact the western the from the western world, you know, they know how to play the games, war games. In fact, the Europeans and I said the so-called Western world, they know how to play war games. So this is one of it. And quickly, Australia, Oman lifted the flag of the Palestine people because baby who say apartheid, you know, genocide. Onipa just masha that DS woman say Israel Netanyahu what they still say a quite BS of fasona worship Palestinian for one asibiano. Israel akofo no enti we Australia oman lifted the flag of a Palestine na omu chiremo chese adende no kura Israel for din sem ewo Gaza ho yebeba omu nyina classify as Europeans, whether mu ye Jews omu ye hwan mu ye Europeans omu from the Western world, and kwan a wo mafaso a say dia ne be ya legacy and the installation as the two na ye call planting say Israeli state you battle omu de be kontokwa wo West Asia or through against the Arabs and all. I replace the history. Before Nkremofo near Christopher one Jews. Yes. Anti culture and they are fighting for dominance. Now Israel kroni butupa almost say krono papa Israel for say krono. They are not playing at all. They are not playing at all. It is Radia wa say. Now, where is Israel? They say damage Israel for also be now. We live since when you know the actual number made the just watch they be happy with Israel. They are not playing at all. They are not playing. Israel for are not playing at all. In fact, almost destroy the panel. Almost kuni patches, almost destroy, almost kuni papa, almost ship Palestinian for na say Israel soldier for they are not playing at all, and quite interesting, and the world is watching. The world is watching, and the young man we shall see it. So, me yi de ekoso we nyina wo ewo Palestinian for asase so Israel ewo Gaza de achiro na makasem bi achiro na e interesting say obenya Ghana ni na wote wo say or twen Israel nyame yate Israel for no they are not playing but ayenko ne say na yen menkyere wade entokwa ekoso Palestinian and Israel for ntem no the woman say obia defending ho and Gaza ho no na Israel for ayo wadwen say ho na Hamas for na wiase for no asa west for ya hye wo mu so wo mu do be say Palestine no wo ma sha say so wo ko tia wo back na na ma ko kidnap Israel for no bi anipa bebre ya chese se wo mo hwe wo na Palestine for no sa Hamas for nete sa wo Gaza ho na Gaza no so be a populated dense area nipa bebre ho na Palestinian for egu na Israel for say dem Hamas for yaptimi aba beto de atoache won asa akoye ningu ase de ma won de ene o mbe ku nipa de ahyem nti wo hwa they are not playing enya agro no mu de o they are not playing kwa si de wo hwe akode na di ahim wiem bombo enemy sasa who do di ahim ekra wo say enipa bia prepare say they are not playing and just say they are not joking and they mind business when it comes to war business they mind it and they are making sure say one mission na be accomplished now yeah hwe de ekoso Israel no eye wunua bibini betimi atran Ghana atran Africa ka kira wo say Israel de nyankopon te ho ti anyame ti Israel no nti nyame te ho de a bibi omo ye bia nyame na support omo nti so me busa Ghana ni a wote Ghana say se akode we na Israel fo asese ya wo di ahim di akon se twa dane I am Gaza and Palestinians as ni twa butu no nyame na mo yes on question na mbe busa na me wia me betre de bia Israel fo ko ntokwa nyina no in fact wo mu kon akode hunyansa sua no musua sebe ya ombetimi advance the Palestinian for na say Hamas for nti akode twitwitwa ye de kon di akon e de stop missiles anti-missile tanks any day just say auto iron dome say akode out to be fair wie mo be hu nyina Israel for aid we nyina ko through American support and one military no they are not playing it the entire me we nyina akira de say we ya Ghana ni a wo te wo say nyame na Israel for abegu ba bi o magu no sa na wo dwen on ena enya Allah enso to na Palestinian for ne to na akode we mu nyina di ahim na wo mu kunipa ne nipa enkoda ne ma ebre enmoja mitimi nyi bi nkyirawo niema na dwe koso Palestinian for sofa o mo sofa o wo ho because of say Hamas akokan Israel for ntokwa enu ntino Israel for twa kuro ne dane kuro ne nche say wo mu destroy kuro no left and right now wo te Ghana te Nigeria te whatever wo ka kire me say there is God sitting in Israel nyame e wo ba be free Israel no ba be je wo a wo te Ghana ti me pesa me do adwene ko ba bi esua de o te Ghana hwefo asase a wo te ho hwensu a wo te ho o te sa niema ne ho nyina am wadwene atimi so down to the sense o twan Israel nyame na wono no ba be je Ghana fo na o bompa ye kura mo se me bompa ye de a kire Israel nyame yate Israel nyame no ono no o te Israel ono de won akode a wo ye akode wem en wo de kum ye kum nipa akode we nyese wo mo de tubanchi wana so wo mo de bompesi wo mo de kum nipa killing people to the left and right. And this mass weapon any weapon they are playing they mean business and they are fighting to kill anybody or your target. So the people living in Africa, especially Ghana, Nigeria, are religious dump. Now what you catch us you are waiting for Israel God of Israel to come from Israel to come and save you and they you need to think twice. Think twice. Now, a so baby, and I say a league of praying countries be the Bible. They are not praying you in Bible, and they are not playing too. They don't pray. They mean business. They are disciplined. They are effective of using their weapons to destroy their enemy. And Israel are killing Palestinians left and right. They are not playing. And Enyam Bible, Enya Jew Nyame. NMOB enye dabi o baby o maduru ko mu hian paibo baby o madu no ye ekwan be fa so a they will overcome their enemy. So the point here I'm making is most Africans sitting elsewhere in Africa are so lazy to the extent that Wamama Europeans indoctrination of religious abuse, religious cancer syndrome, Christianity and Islam syndrome, have destroyed the lives of Africans. And most of them are so down to the extent that they are always waiting for Kaaba, or the friend Mecca or Jerusalem. Now Jerusalem is a war field. Jerusalem have nothing better than Africa. TDA. Jerusalem or Bethlehem or whatever does have nothing better to offer Africans. So Jerusalem belongs to those who are fighting for. You have to fight for where you belong. TDA. Jerusalem, they are interested to build weapons of mass destruction to destroy their enemy. You sit in the Greenland, the place where water flows 24/7, and you still need Obia or destroy or use weapons of mass destruction to fight to defend itself. For that person, there's certain something called God to come from Jerusalem, Bethlehem to come and save you in Obia green zone. Is it normal? Is it good for you? Are you okay? Is things all right in your brain? Una obeko na church pastors and kophobia claims to be men of God in Ghana, Nigeria, and they put flags of Israel flag in their church auditoriums, American flag, British, Germany. If they want, they will throw Ghana and Nigeria flag away. You see the level of mental slavery in the church. You will see the level of misconception and disinformation in the minds of Africans in the church. The place they call a church. It's a place of slavery. Now, and please share the page, please share the page, like the page, and let's move on. Now, watch this here. I'm going to show you something here. Now, there's a survey shows countries where they pray to God every second. And comparing these countries to those countries who are building weapons of mass destruction like Israel, supported by the Europeans or the Western countries, building weapons, serious ammunition, they are using it to destroy the Palestinians. They are killing innocent souls, women and children over there. Israel government is no play. Benjamin Netanyahu has vowed to destroy Palestinians. And he's not joking because that guy called Benjamin Netanyahu is a warmonger. And nani jintokwa wakuntokwa wonu nani jise wonu ade nyane de akrobe preaje sana Palestinian for Israelis government aye. Inti wo te Ghana bompa yese nyankobo bi free Jerusalem ne Bethlehem, Tel Aviv. Na wonya wo mo body weapon no no famre nyame ne mbra no mese wo te Ghana. Boko de. Minu ya boko de. Boko. Now me do beko ye be kira wade sisi ya. Hwade e. Nigeria for ne Ghana for yankrofo a dodo no ane adwene no problem wom. Eno de opompo problem won to the sense say nyansa bia nim say wo say me kotena sori de no makobo mpa yesu afre Israel nyankopon wo yesa pe e kire wo say something is wrong with your brain, and something wrong na your brain nya we understand emphasis enkwatoni slavery hum faso no ba kono no. So what I say, the benefit of slavery it won no say who say nipa ni tisi so but na nitrimu adwene nyina na ye condemn because enya condemn one nyansa bia nim say so kotena wo na osofo akofa Israel flag abesi wo ka kira wo say wo be preachiw nyansa bia nim fi say Israel fo no wo mu kontokwa kase ye pra weapons wo Israel fo no they look for weapon and no shit. You see weapons of mass destruction nuclear weapons to destroy countries. One mpa yem free Israel nyame bia wo Jew for no European Jews in the good Palestine as one am free whole Israel no state of Israel. They are not praying to any god, and they don't play to. They are very serious people. They mean business. And you sit in Africa praying to Israel nyankopon. Is it normal? Me see, I don't to pray to Israel God. Meanwhile, that God is helping those people to build weapons to fight and defend what they want in life. Listen to me. Now, maybe show video. I'm going to show you this video on. It's a video way. Na hwe a country say a wo mo bompa ye twa nyame say nyame bra na be boaye. Nyame, God, come and help us in Nigeria. God, come and help us in Ghana, in Uganda, in Kenya, in Niger, in Chad, Burundi, Djibouti. Check these people and compare to those countries. It is Israel or Mumbai and Frenyame. Say Nyame Mebuan. China Mumbai and Frenyame. Say Nyame America Mumbai and Frenyame. Say Nyame Mebuan. European countries no. Ubia Mumbai. But comparing Sanko for we no. Ube hu omo yare and omo yare. Hade wa.
Recent study by 30 Cents revealed data about the League of Praying Nations, which showed that 95% of Nigerians say that they pray daily. We're the second highest in the world, by the way, after Afghanistan. Well, let's take a look at the statistics of the top 9 countries of those who pray daily. Let's look at that. Here, look at that. Number 1 is Afghanistan. Number 2 is Nigeria, 95%. Then we have Algeria at 88%, Senegal at 88%, Djibouti at 87%, Iran 87%, Iraq 87%.
Now, would you chart no? Look at the chart. Just look at the chart. Countries they always praying to God or so-called Allah. Afghanistan, Nigeria is on the list. Some will if you crop in your friend Ghana now. If you crop in your friend Ghana now, my mistake. More years sad census with chat with my mistake. A crop the Ghana. Somebody and the other places in Senegal. No. A crop to Ghana, woman from Ghana, woman they are waiting for Israel and Kupo. Ubekonomu gun sorry them Koroshabba Dabachata go ya Israel Yame Abraham Yame. Woman you from Ghana, one we census someone's ambrebi, Muyrafi Kuruna friend Ghana. Muyrafi as a country called Ghana every day. Allah wa kubado every womu Ghana ho. They are there. They are praying to God of Israel to come and save them in Ghana. Who are these people? So checking the countries who are always praying to God to help them now. Look at their situation now and compare it to countries now they have no idea of praying to any God to help them. Example, China, UK, America, Australia, Czech Republic. All these people, they have no idea. They don't care about any God. And they mean business. These countries mean business. If you shoot, they will shoot and kill. If you kill, they will kill. If you beat, they will beat. If you insult, they will insult. This is the component of these countries. America, China, Australia. All these countries, they have nothing to do with any God. But those countries now, they have something to do with God. God epidemic syndrome. God infection has destroyed their brains. You check them and check how they do their things. This is a clear analysis to show you, say, there's no God in Israel and there's no God in Palestinian. People are mean business. Hamas will go and kidnap people whilst Allah is there. The Israeli, the so-called Jews or whatever with Jesus story, 1,000-year whatever, does not need any God. Now they are building weapons and destroying Palestinian people. So, commonsensically, we are telling you, say, Unia, stop that myopic thinking. Living in Africa, instead of you to be responsible and be disciplined, you are thinking of, I'm looking for God of Israel to come and help me. Now, check the analysis again. Watch these countries, those who pray to God and those who don't pray, and those who do the things right, and who are looking for who to help who. Watch this analysis.
7, Niger, 87, Indonesia. Then bottom 9, which is China at number. China don't care about. Can we pull up the other graph? Because I want to do another type of comparison. This one is prayer versus terrorism. Again, Afghanistan tops that list. And then there's another chart, if you can pull that up. Prayer versus corruption, rank. Again, Nigeria is number 2. I mean, what does this say about our nation? Kayode, really
There's a lot of issues there, and it boils down to the fact that prayer alone is not the answer or solution. It is not the fault of churches. It is not the fault of anybody. If you fail to do the right thing, morals is more important. It is good to pray, but you can't just say that all you want to do is just pray, pray, pray.
Right. So the indication here is telling us how people always praying to God and thinking that God is coming from somewhere to come and save us. Now, there's nothing like that. And we are telling the young generation of Africa today to be responsible, to be matured, to be disciplined for us to achieve what we want to get. In fact, so obiaka chira we say me bompa ye ne nyame na chichiri kuro pesa nipa no woye nipa boni ni ka say you are evil, to the sense those lists here that will right hand side here. All these countries, and they have nothing to do with God. China, UK, Switzerland, Australia, Czech Republic, Germany, they have nothing to do with any God. Now, on the left side here, these people have something to do with God. Check their duties to country. Who are praying to go to which country? Check them. This is a common analysis that I'm doing here. We are Ghanaian. Let me speak Ghanaian language. TNA. Here, left side of the screen and then right side of the screen. These people have something to do with God. They need God intervention. Fantastic. And the next picture now will show you those countries who does not need anything from God. In fact, they don't wait for any God anywhere. Yet, these countries, these two people know someone is praying to go to someone's country. When somebody gets a visa in Nigeria to travel to America, it is God bless them. TNA. But those where the God blessing is going on, they don't need anything from God. Americans don't need anything from God. But somebody will sit in Nigeria, 65% of Nigerians pray to God, looking for visa to travel to America, where they don't pray to any God. Common sense. Listen, TNA, don't be angry, because we know they have infected you with religious foolishness. We know your mind is being consumed. You think delusional. You don't want to be responsible. You are indisciplined. That is why you think God is going to help you. If you go to Jerusalem today, they are building weapons to destroy Palestinian people, and they are fighting seriously. In fact, they want to go to ground invasion to kill most Palestinians, and the Israelis are not playing, supported by the America and the West. Now, you sit in Ghana, Nigeria, telling me that I want to pray to God for God to come to intervene. You are dumb. In fact, you are weak, you are delusional, and you will suffer till the end of your generation if you continue to think that way. If you think Allah is going to leave Palestinians and come to Ghana for you to come and help you, you are a failure. Because all these countries that we are witnessing, none of them seek for God intervention. When they mean business, as Israelis mean business to go and destroy Palestinians, they carry on. They have the weapons, they have the media, and they have the men and the discipline to go and destroy their target. So why then do my people in Nigeria, Ghana, sit there telling the whole world God will come and help us from our challenges? Are you normal? It's Boko there. Ghana for into Boko uche we uhia ya. Hwa chat you hwa there wa mamnyina ha. Hwa ha. Hwa left hand side and your crofo a munyina bom pa yes won be travel akọ the right hand side. To see a Ghana for obeti ye nyina pese ye free kronum aye de ye pese ye travel ne to kwan because Ghana niam anko ye. Now one left hand side nyina benya no koma visa de about right hand side. Fair enough. But bottom 9 for no one down, they don't need any God intervention. And now the top 9 has said no, they need God intervention. So which one is powerful? You see, so obi a here nyankopo wo God every day we bomb pay 95% they bomb pay every day in Ghana. Mono here God intervention. But obi a bomb pay no mo ni nyankopo na mo na so wo wiase God na Allah no creative wiase. These people does not need them. But yet you want to pray and go there. You want to go and seek asylum in America, China, Switzerland. Are you okay? The reason here is discipline and capability. These countries, they have learned say they are the God. They represent themselves. So they will make sure how they can exploit you. They can use you and they can take whatever you have to take you to their country. This is the only simple thing they do in this world. If you are a fool, the wise people will use you to make what they want. This is a simple analysis, and this is the God. Those who are smart and faster and intelligent to use the foolish people, they are the God. And now, the God in America will help you to get a visa and come to America. That's the only difference. But those in the left-hand side here, Afghanistan, Nigeria, Ghana, Algeria, Senegal, Djibouti, Iran, those people with 95% God syndrome, God virus, will pray to their Allah and God and go to China and seek refuge, become refugee in UK, Switzerland, Australia. Is it there? Is it okay with our brain? I hope this analysis will clear your conscience. Is it okay in our brain for us to pray every day, and then later we go and pray and get visa and go and be asylum seekers in China, Japan, Korea, America, European countries? Is it okay with our brain? Are you okay as a Christian in Africa, Muslim in Africa? Are you okay? Now, I know people don't like this. When they, you see, people are so dumb to the sense that they always want you to talk about the things they like. Yeah. But don't talk about religion. No. Especially Muslim guys. They don't want you to talk about anything about Muslim, but they always want you to hear. They want to hear you talking about America, talking about Britain. Hey, hold it. Those people that we want us to talk about them now, they are rather destroying you with religious infection. They are destroying you with religious infection. Saudi Arabia, Iran have infected you with Islam, and this is not who you are. You are being just controlled like a remote. It have nothing to do with your life. In fact, when you don't pray to Allah, you will still progress. Because those people don't pray to Allah, they don't care about Allah. In fact, they are just using us as a shield for them to control some people, some idiots out there. They are not praying to Allah, they are building. See, the last time I checked Saudi Arabia, they are buying top football players to their country to start football games in Saudi Arabia. Did you ever hear them buying top imams? Did you ever hear them starting buying top or praying imams in Africa to take them to Saudi Arabia? Never. Saudi Arabia is buying top football players in the world. They are building big stadiums. Did you hear them? They went to Africa to buy top imams in Nigeria or Ghana? Never. They don't need you. They don't need top imams. They need top football players, top engineers. So when you sit in Nigeria and you think you pray, 95% of Nigeria pray to Allah and God. Yet they seek refuge in UK, China, America. Then there's something wrong with the brain of the black man. There's something wrong with your brain. The brain is not at work. Because Israel today is building weapons of mass destruction to destroy Palestinians. But your God or the Israel God is sitting down there watching them. And you think that God will leave them and come and help you in Africa? Something is wrong. Something is wrong today. And from today, this analysis, you will think. Because the left-hand side of these people, these countries, always praying to God as opportunity to go to the right-hand side countries. It is an opportunity for a Ghanaian to get a visa to go to America. God have done well. It is good. It is praiseful. We praise God we pray to God in Nigeria to get visa and go to UK. God have done well. But the people on the right-hand side, the UK, America, China, they don't pray to go any God to get visa to come to your country in Ghana, Nigeria. Can't you see this? Can't you reason with me? Is everything okay? Like a praying country, you pray. Now let's check the corruption countries versus these countries. Check this. So those who say they pray daily, 9%, with the top 9 and the top bottom. Look at the country. Still, Nigeria exists. Nigerians always saying, we pray to God. Now God, now God, now God, every day. Still, we are where we are. Every day, Nigerians are praying. Now God, and now God, Chineke. Still, we are where we are. So, it is quite interesting where you see our people still thinks there's God sitting somewhere coming to take care of them. We are very indisciplined. We are irresponsible. And these are the things that we need to work out. Nobody says it's wrong for you to work on your mistakes. It is not wrong to accept your mistake and work on it. But when you think your mistake, somebody is coming to solve your mistake for you, you are a joker on this planet. And that's why Africans have been jokers for centuries. After the slavery, we still don't realize where we are. And the majority of the people becoming damp and damp and damp. It doesn't matter. You see them wiping their skins, or you see a woman, African woman, most of them have beautiful skins, and then they are wiping their skins. Check the brain. Their brain have problem. Because how can the countries that they pray 24/7, especially Ghana, Nigeria, these people are the problem of Africa, Ghana, Nigeria, and they pray every day. They want to speak big English, and then they pray to their God to get the visa and go to China, the right hand side, UK, America. Why are you okay? And in fact, if you go to America, they don't need any God to do anything. And in fact, when you bring your God from Nigeria and Ghana, when you come, you throw their God away. That is why you go to America, you go to China. Muslims will start eat pork. They start eating pork in China as a Muslim, but when they sit in Ghana or Nigeria, they say it's haram to eat pork. The system will convert you. You will be disciplined. The time will run up for you. This is a fact. So we are saying there's something wrong with the African today. There's something wrong with the African because you cannot live and pray 95% prayers. They pray to God of Israel. Whilst Israelis are building weapons of mass destruction to destroy Palestinians, they are killing them with weapons. They are not praying. They don't need any God. Now, in fact, Benjamin Netanyahu don't need any God now. When even the United Nations advised him to stop ground invasion, he said, go to hell. He doesn't even want to listen to anybody on this world. He is intent to go and destroy Palestinians. That they don't need any prayers. But you sit in Nigeria and Ghana, sit in Afghanistan, sit in Djibouti, Iran, you are praying to God. Something is wrong with us. Something is wrong with the black man today. Something is wrong with the brain. Delusional. Indoctrination is destroying the African. And you sit there praying, calling God of Israel. Are you okay? Are you sure there is God in Jerusalem there where they are using weapons of mass destruction to go and destroy Israeli Palestinians? Do you think Chinese need any God? But they are building your boxer shorts, your underwears. Chinese are manufacturing it. Are you not ashamed? This is what we need to talk about it. We don't need to talk about any entertainment. Prayers versus terrorism ranking. Check. Nigeria will fall within. Nigeria will fall within. And they pray. 95% people of Nigeria pray to God every day. Speaking big English. Speaking always showing up for people to see. Oh, I'm here. Inferiority complex is killing my people. And they feel good to say, God is coming to help us. You are a joker, with all due respect. TNA, listen. It's very sad. 65% Nigerian pray every day, yet they are trying to get visa and go to America. And none of them pray in America. They don't care about your God. They care about the discipline, the capability, how to go and attack and win. And you sit in Africa telling us, oh, God is coming to save us. We need God intervention. Are you okay? Israelis, occupants of Palestinian lands, Israelis or the Jews from Europe, they dump them, they throw them from Europe and they package them and put them in that Gulf countries. And now they are defending themselves. They're defending what they have there. And you sit in Africa calling their God to come there to Africa to help you. Are you okay? I am calling Israel, God of Israel, God of Abraham, God of whatever. Are you okay? Something is okay? Something is not okay with your brain. You just sit down and speak big English. Big English. Every day speak big English. Every day you will speak big English. Oh, God of Israel. And the funny thing and the jovious, the nonsense thing is if you go to this Ghanaian Nigerian pastors, you go to their churches, when you go to their church room, their auditorium, you will see them hanging American flag, Australia, Germany flag, Israeli flags in their churches. Oh, mental slavery. Oh, mental slavery. Oh, what's wrong with these people? What is wrong with these people? What is wrong? And the funny thing is, all these countries, if you don't support homosexuality today, come for you. All these countries that these people have hung their flags in their church room, go to Nigeria church rooms. You see all this. If you don't support homosexuality, they will kill you. They will find a way to eliminate you. And these people are hanging their flags in their church rooms, telling them those countries are their masters. Slavery still exists in the churches. And in fact, the churches are the representation of the slave master. And they are still under colonial rule. They are still mentally enslaved in the mosques, in the church. And quite sad. I feel so sad. It's very, very sad to see my people doing that. And yet they want to compare themselves with the Chinese or whatever. And when you check this analysis, it tells you who need God and who don't need God. And it's quite sad. When I watch this, I feel so embarrassed. I feel so embarrassed.
A study by Statistens revealed data about the League of Praying Nations, which showed that 95% of Nigerians say that they pray daily. We are the second highest in the world, by the way, after Afghanistan. Well, let's take a look at the statistics of the top 9 countries of those who pray daily. Let's look at that. Here, look at that. Number 1 is Afghanistan. Number 2 is Nigeria, 95%. Then we have Algeria at 88%, Senegal at 88%, Djibouti at 87%, Iran 87%, Iraq 87%, Niger 87%, Indonesia. Then bottom 9, which is China at number. China don't care about. Can we pull up the other graph? Because I want to do another type of comparison. This one is prayer versus terrorism. Again, Afghanistan tops that list. And then there's another chart, if you can pull that up. Prayer versus corruption rank. Again, Nigeria is number 2. I mean, what does this say about our nation? Kayode, really
There's a lot of issues there, and it boils down to the fact that prayer alone is not the answer or solution. It is not the fault of churches. It is not the fault of anybody. If you fail to do the right thing, morals is more important. It is good to pray, but you can't just say that all you want to do is just pray, pray, pray.
Right. So, I think those who have ears will listen to good analysis and good information. And nobody is chastising you or nobody is antagonizing what you believe in. It's not about belief. But if you compare your daily activities and your end result, it tells you something is wrong with our brain. And no reasonable person will tell you it is good for you to behave this way. Whilst poverty is sinking the countries in Africa. Why? It's because how the minds of the people has been distorted. Our minds is gone. The mind of a black man is not working. Most of us thinking myopic. We are delusional. And we think so down to the extent that we don't want our minds to work. Whilst the Arabs are buying top football players, you are sitting there training imams in Ghana. You are sitting training imams. While the Saudi Arabia and Irans are building weapons of mass destruction, you are training imams, telling me they are going to take you to Allah. Are you okay? Are you okay in the brain? You sit in Nigerian zongos. You go to the northern side of Nigeria. Poverty is at higher level. And yet, you are training students and children in Makaranta, in Arabic schools to become imams, to do what? To recite a Quran, recite a book. A slavery book. Oh my goodness. Bro, my brother, my sister, it is not good. If anybody tells you it's good for you to continue training your kids to recite a slavery book called Quran and you think it's good, there's something wrong. You sit in Ghana training people to become pastors and go to Israel to go there, replicate them, to tell you that they are going to bring Israeli God to Ghana. Is it okay? In fact, is it something corrected with the brain? And the only thing resort them speaking big English and they think everything is okay. And the last time I checked Saudi Arabia, they are buying top footballers like Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo is playing football in Saudi Arabia. They did not come to Ghana, Nigeria to buy top imams. No. They didn't buy top Islamic scholars. No. They don't need them. They need what? Top footballers to go to Saudi Arabia and play football so that they can come on the limelight. They are building top football stadiums. And you sit in Africa building mosques, building churches, and training students in Makaranta Arabic schools to recite Arabs, Quran. Are you okay? Are you okay? And when the world describes you as the poorest country, you become angry. You are a joker. You are a joker. And nobody will tell you this. And in fact, Chinese are able to create a media house which they are using our own people to portray and present what they want to do in Africa. Watch this. They are not playing with you. This is what Chinese are doing in Africa, and it's interesting. Let me show you this here. Chinese are using everything we have to make what they want. And watch this. Innovation technology, doing railway lines, even in desert.
Daga hana kwararar hamada zuwa daidaita yankin hamada, mutane sun fara gano darajar hamada. Ga yadda hamadar Taklamakan da hamadar Sahara suka karfafa haɗin gwiwa da zumuncin Sin da Afirka. Ku kasance tare da mu a cikin sabon shirinmu na kwaɗon baka domin ganin sirrin daidaita yankin hamada a jihar Xinjiang ta ƙasar Sin. Masu kallon mu barkamu da warhaka, barkamu da sake kasancewa a cikin wani sabon shirin kwaɗon baka. Sunana Fa'iza Muhammad Mustapha. A yau shirin namu ya iso jihar Xinjiang ta ƙasar Sin.
Right. So the Chinese infection is also going on, and they are not playing. So you continue to pray to Allah and God, and they are using your own people to build their legacy in African countries. And don't cry one day, because you are interested waiting for God. They are interested for your land and your waters and your nature. Fantastic for them. So you continue to wait for God, and they will use your own people to build what they want, and they will own it. And one day you will surrender to Chinese. You will one day surrender to them, because they are going to own all your lands, and they will become your landlord, and you need to go and see them to rent a room to sleep. They are not playing. So you continue on, and when you say anything about slavery tactics to reduce the thinking of an African, you say, no, don't talk about my religion, don't talk about Islam, don't talk about Christianity. Okay, we hear. But when your people want to do something, they don't call you in there. The Arabs want to build any weapons, they don't call you, because you don't matter. But when it comes to reciting the Quran, bring the African, bring them, yalla, bring them. They deserve to read Quran. Bring them. When the Americans want to rule Africans, give them the Bible, give them New Testament. They need to read the Bible. Recite them, give them award. You are good, you are reading Bible. You can recite Bible, take this award. Okay. But when they want to build weapons of mass destruction, when they want to dominate in economic stance, when they don't want to take your economy, they want to take your resources, they don't bring you in, because you don't matter. You don't need resources. No. When they need the gold, don't bring the black man there. Black man need Bible. Take it. You go, take it. You need Bible and Quran. Take it. Don't be angry. Don't be angry. In fact, don't be angry. Because they know you need Quran and Bible, but you don't need lithium to power electric cars, lithium to power iPhone, but you don't need it. Check this one. China company building lithium companies. They are building massively. You see, Chinese companies, lithium batteries manufacturing projects underway in Western China, in Kasha, Xinjiang. All these Muslim cities in China, they are replacing them with technology and innovations. Chinese are replacing Muslims in Xinjiang, whether you call them incarceration or whatever, they are replacing them with technology. And the lithium that the Africans would have no idea, Chinese are building big factories on lithium to sell it to any country. So the Africans need Quran and Bible. Fantastic. You keep that one. Keep it. And we need lithium in your country. So if you want, Chinese are saying, if you need Bible and Quran, we can print thousands of millions of days for you. Take it. We'll print it for free. We print Bible and Quran for Africans, and we take the lithium because we need the lithium to power our AI, artificial intelligence. We need Chinese need the lithium in Africa to power our iPhones, power everything, every gadget that use battery. Chinese need it, and they are building massive industries, companies, factories in China, Xinjiang, all these cities that it comes Muslim community. So you sit in Africa. You pay attention, reading the Quran and the Bible, fantastic. You keep that one. And the Chinese and the Europeans and the Australians will take the resources and build themselves, and they use it to build weapons to defend themselves. And you will continue to cry every day, and no one will care. No one will even hear your cry. You will continue to be where you are. So when the African hear that you are talking about their religion, they back off. They don't want to hear. But they want to hear entertainment. They want to hear jokes and comedy. They want to hear something miracle has happened somewhere. This is what Africa is capable of looking for. And it's quite sad. Very terrible. Very sad. When you go to Ghana and Nigeria, it's sad how mental slavery is destroying the people in Ghana and Nigeria. It's quite sad. When you go to the Djibouti, Sudan, it is quite sad how Islam from Saudi Arabia and Iran is destroying the people over there. Yet, they are being classified as poorest people on the planet. Meanwhile, they have thousands of Bible and Quran with them. And the Chinese will have the lithium. Chinese will have the gold and diamonds. The Arabs will have the gold and diamonds. They will have the weapons. They will have the petroleum. And you will keep the Bible and Quran. Think twice. Think twice. The war in Israel will tell you something, will open your brain that there's no God in Israel. There's no God in Palestine. There's no Allah in Palestine. People are fighting to defend themselves with weapons. They are destroying each other. Israelis are killing Palestinians left and right. They are destroying the whole Gaza. And you sit in Ghana, in Nigeria, calling for God of Israel to come and save you. Oh, it's quite sad for the African to behave this way. It's quite sad. And this is what Africans need. When your mind is emancipated, when you have mental revolution, you become industrious and you become innovative. But now, today, our people are being trained to read Quran and Bible, and it's terrible. So this is a religious vote. Mami fancy say na yampon the obeti ninti the owaso no onti the oni aso no so no onyansi o. One day we'll reap what you sow, and no one will defend you until you defend yourself. Tigana for no amodwen say nyankopo obi te Israel wono ba be save no we joker. We Muslim na te say Allah biti Saudi Arabia te Palestine wono Allah ne ba be boa wa wote Ghana we joker. Allah be boa mu a anka wa boa mu. God ewo Israel, God of Israel be boa wa anka wa boa wo. Wo mu akode e na wo di kunipa nto de tena Ghana. Now say Allah be boa wo. Obi a wo no Allah be boa wo Allah no otimi bo mpa so kwa refugee ewo na China, Nigeria. Obe free Nigeria kwa refugee wa America. Adwene ni na ho. There's something wrong with the brain. The reason so you are not share page, no drop your comments. Why? You be share. Me that say. Thank you for watching me.